Hello everybody, it's Peter the Rock. For the first time ever, I'm going to have a go on this miniature railway. It's £2.50 each person, I think. Under a certain age, get it free or whatever. They advertise the tea room. I imagine it's only going to be a 5-minute journey, so we'll see if it's worth filming. I don't know when it'll start off. Maybe they'll wait to fill up the train. I did a quick video of the various engines, and now we have an engine, of course, in front of the train because it went around at the turntable, came along the side track here, backed onto the front of the train. All very normal, efficient, and well done. Speed of the Rock. It's I'm exploring my inner train nerd, which doesn't really exist, but we'll see what happens. And it's Sunday, the 13th of October. So I'll start filming again when the train sets off. Thanks a lot for watching. Smile, like, subscribe. It all costs nothing. Cheers. Oh, hello. There's a sound. Does that mean we're about to go? I think it does. Oh, that's exciting. Wasn't expecting that. That's interesting artwork or something in the middle there. Don't quite know what that is. And he's really picking up speed here. I think he's putting his foot down to impress the customers. Do you put your foot down when you're driving a train? There's something called a regulator, I think, which is a big bar that you have to pull out towards yourself, certainly on steam trains. The tracks merge into a single track, which can be no more than a foot wide. It looks about a foot. So here we go. There's a gate up ahead, which is sometimes open, sometimes shut, depending on whether the train's going through. It's like a kind of level crossing. In fact, interesting tree. Although there's a car there, and this poor lady has to keep opening and shutting the gate as we go along. So, it's an inner circuit there. So I don't know the circuit. Oh, there's a sort of monster. That's for the younger kids, I imagine. And there's a happy face on the end of a bit of tree. And there's another. Oh, there's so much happening. There's a happy face on a tree. A lot to see. Here are the sidings. And if you want to know where trains go when the customers aren't around, they probably go into the sidings. What does this sign say? Whistle. Oh, there's another little happy face. So there are lots of features on this railway for some hearts for the customers to enjoy. I'm quite interested in the actual circuit. There's a gnome in a hammock. I'm quite interested in the circuit. There's another little garden, gnomes galore. The layout. Is it a figure of 8? Is it a circle? Is it an oval? I just don't know. But with me, dear viewer, you and I will find out at the same time. Oh, there's a bear hanging from a tree. So far we've been going in a clockwise direction around the outside of the circuit, and we've just reached the far point. So I haven't seen, maybe other people have done videos of this journey. Journey to nowhere, one might say. And here we're going over some points. Oh, there is a real animal. This makes a change. It's a squirrel. Can you see it? Rushing around. So there's the lady who opens and shuts the gate. She doesn't have to do it this time because, oh, she's at a different gate. I see. She also collected the money. It's all very mysterious. And how we get back to the original point of departure is a mystery, because we are still going around the outside of the circuitry and we're heading up towards the sidings again. This time along the inner line, the inner loop. So it's be easy enough to sketch out this circuit from memory. There's that happy face on the tree again. If you have a tree in your garden, put a happy face on it, especially if you've got relatives who happen to be kids or whatever, because they're probably quite like that. Here's the squirrel we saw earlier, who's galloping away. Seems to be galloping, certainly hopping, in a southerly direction. I see how it works now. The inner loop, in fact, goes back to join the outer loop, but in a different direction. So that's the track we just came along. We're rejoining it. The point's up ahead there, and we'll be going back to where we started. There. I love the gravel bit, nice touch along the rails. I think the lady, when we saw her last, probably changed some points just there. That would make sense. So it's all rather fun. What's going on here? Someone's had some great imagination. This park, or this railway circuit, has great potential for some artistic carving. Certainly in wood, there is a bear sort of on a swing hanging from a tree, and here is we're coming up to a sign that says whistle, I think, that says wheel tasty treacle mine. Obviously you don't get your treacle in a mine. I don't get my treacle in yours. Fantastic tree. Luckily there seems to be only one train on the circuit at once. Otherwise I imagine it would be really complicated, because we've come round along this track in the other direction. If there were two trains, then there'd be a lot of hanging about. Very powerful horn. It says whistle. It doesn't say horn. But there you go. And up ahead, we are still on the outer circuit. We've been along the inner circuit. We're on the outer circuit, and the lady who does the gates will probably by now be back at the next gate over the road. And yes, there she is. She's opening the gate for the train and stopping people, traffic, cars, bicycles, giraffes, whatever, going across the tracks. Caution, level crossing. Well, that's handy to know. So it's all rather a lot of fun. Hello. And well worth doing yourself, because you have the thrill of speed, excitement, not knowing where you're going, being on a train, all these things. Being near Watford, you know, there are almost limitless bits of excitement to this journey. I think I'm going to sign off here. Thanks very much for watching. You can always smile, like, subscribe, press the bell. It costs nothing. Cheers.